This video is showing you how to work out binomial probabilities using your graphical calculator. Now in the question that we've got here, you can see that our n is equal to 20 and our probability p is equal to 0.35. Now our first question is concerned with finding probability that x is equal to 5, so it's exactly 5. Now to do this, we want to use the BPD setting on our calculator. To find this, you go into Stats, which is usually option 2. Select distribution. It doesn't matter if you've got data in the list already. And then we want binomial, which again is usually F5. And you should see the 3 options. So BPD is the first one, and we are always going to use that for equal to or exactly. Once you select that, it should come up with a screen that looks like this. The first option where it says data should always say variable. If it says list, then you need to change it using the F2 button. The first thing then to type in is the x value, so in this case x equals 5. Next is the n value, the number of trials, which is in this question is 20, and then the p in this case is 0.35. Double check that you've typed all this in correctly, and if you press execute twice, you should find that it gives you the probability across the top of the screen. Make sure that you give your answer to at least 3 significant figures. If you're not sure, you're better to write down the full calculator display and then round it to 3 sig fig afterwards. Now part B of the question is concerned with less than or equal to. So to do this we need to use the BCD button. To go back on your calculator you can just press exit, and you'll need to press exit to go back to the main screen. So if I select distribution again and binomial, this time I want the middle option, which is B, C, D and F2. Screen looks very similar, so you must be careful not to muddle them up, but you can see at the top I've got a C instead. So this time I need to type in my x, so it would be less than or equal to 7, so I type in the 7, and the number of trials and the probability have remained the same from previously, so I don't need to change them, but you may do, so double check your question. And again, if I press execute, it should give me the probability that I'm after, which is 0.6010266, and again you should round it to 3 significant figures. Be careful when you're using it for inequalities. The BCD option only works for less than or equal to inequalities, so you may need to rearrange your inequality before you calculate the probability on this screen.